What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chaos this week under the Pryce Podcast, brought to you by PryceMediaGroup.com. Don't forget, go to PryceMedia.com. You'll be able to find episodes, podcasts, the mission, what we're about. You also donate through there, help support. We do have some Discord channels on the way. So yeah, don't forget, go to PryceMedia.com. You can definitely find all the stuff that's going on through there. All the updates, everything. But it's good to be with you guys. I am your host, obviously, Jonathan Pryce, coming at you from Loganville, Georgia. And I feel like my mic is not loud enough. I hope that helps. Oh, yep, there we go. Much better. But this is your no holds barred rundown of the absolute madness that unfolded this past week over the last 7 days. No fluff, no corporate spin, just raw analysis of the headlines that are shaping our world, whether we like it or not. If you're new here, this is where we cut through the noise. Buckle up, because this week delivered more geopolitical whiplash, domestic drama, natural disasters, and tech overlords playing their usual games. Let's dive in. Now, first, the biggest, most dominating story that's been going on for a while now. U.S.-Iran situation. We had a fragile 2-week ceasefire that everyone knew was hanging on by the thread. Did it last? No. This week, it basically snapped. Negotiators were supposed to meet in Pakistan for peace talks. High-stakes shuffle. Diplomacy. The U.S. delegation shows up and Iran's top diplomat bounces before they even sit down. The talks collapse immediately. President Trump cancels the whole thing publicly. Within hours, Israel announces they're resuming strikes in Lebanon. Ooh, sorry about that. Anyway, Lebanon is now... Oh no, sorry, Israel. Israel has started to resume their strikes on Lebanon. Strait of Hormuz is back in the spotlight with Iran's mosquito fleet and threats to shipping. Oil prices spiked, then jittered. Gas prices at the pump are reminding everyone why this matters to your wallet. I know. I'm getting hit by it too. Now here's the chaos angle. We're matching a multi-front proxy war that keeps threatening to go hot. Qatar's strike in the middle, playing diplomat, while getting missiles lobbied nearby. UAE officials are speaking out. Meanwhile, back at home, the political class is split. Some pushing finish the job, which I'm on that camp. All right, I'm on that camp. I want them to just go in, finish it, get it done and over with. Others warning about endless entanglement and the lack of formal congressional approval. Now, what does this mean long term? Energy markets stay volatile, global supply chains get nervous, and every time a drone or missile flies, the risk of miscalculation goes up. This isn't ancient history. This is 2026, and the world's most crucial checkpoint for oil is one bad decision away from serious disruption. We'll keep watching how Trump's team navigates the next escalation window. At this point, I'm just like, what's next, you know? I'm not gonna be blackpilled on anything, but I'm just like, okay, let's go in there, just finish the job, take over this strait. Like, at this point, take it over. That, just give you guys a little bit. This hurts China probably the most. 55% of the oil comes through the Strait of Hormuz, essentially cutting them back on any type of energy upgrade or development. It's it's actually nice. I think that I like that. You know, squeezing China. And the reason why we're even doing all this, I know a lot of people don't like AI, don't want to think about all this, but you have to think China, our enemy, wants to be the top dominating power. And they are going to any lengths necessary to do it. So, if we don't want to lag behind or have China do something that we are not prepared for, we got to do it. Yes, a lot of people don't like it, but it's just like we have adversaries across the world who will do anything to kind of complete it. So for me, I'm like, okay, might not like it, but we ain't giving up our top spot. We're going in, doing all we got. Okay? I don't look, you guys can say whatever you want to say. Oh well. That's all I can say. But while the Middle East simmers, the whole front delivered its own brand of drama. We got the White House Correspondents, the dinner, Trump and cultural wars. Midweek, we got reports of multiple gunshots at the White House Correspondents Dinner. President Trump is on stage. Loud sounds ring out. Secret Service evacuates him quickly. The ballroom clears. Trump later says a shooter was apprehended and holds a press conference. Details are still emerging on motive and exact timeline, but the visuals alone. A president rushed off stage at a black tie media event. Screams chaos, 100%. Anything that, first of all, I don't understand the. Think about this. It doesn't really tie together, honestly. It's wild. It's a wild one. I don't know why the shooter. How did the shooter get on there? That's a bigger question. How did the shooter get on there? Later on the cultural side, Trump records a Bible verse for the America Reads the Bible event at the Museum of the Bible. This comes right after a very public feud with Pope Leo the 14th and backlash over AI generated images depicting Jesus that look suspiciously like Trump himself. Christians are divided, social media is on fire, and the optics are interesting. So, this whole video, I know Trump took it down, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. How do I type this? Trump. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Trump. But I will say, what the heck? I will say, like, there's a lot of Christians out here trying to who don't like it. But then if you look beforehand, he's not the only president that has posted a picture like that. So here it is. Let me see if I can. change a new tab. Let's try to get this in. Okay. Now, let's see. Why don't I have a button for it? That is weird. Okay. So, this is the picture, right? So you see, obviously, Trump, hand on it's like a doctor kind of healing the sick. Nurse, all that, American, yeah. These look like the pilots. Honestly, they do look like pirates. Somebody said they look like something else. I can't remember what that is, though. But anyway, this is the picture that's got everybody's panties in a twist. Now, I'm just gonna say this. Okay. When I saw this, honestly, when I saw this, as a Christian myself, as someone who's building a Christian conservative media company, PryceMedia.com, don't forget to go there. I see this and I just laugh. I think it's hilarious. Because you have to think, Trump, he does this stuff, all right? It's not the first time Trump has done something like this. So people getting mad about all that, I'm just like, okay, get over it. It's hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. What I think is hilarious. But anyway, Trump took it down, said he thought that he was a doctor, which, okay. I mean, I say that, but then again, that definitely did not look just like any type of doctor, okay? Sorry, Trump, but that did not look like a doctor. That was definitely a depiction of Jesus. Now, here's one thing I will tell you. I know for a fact Trump he probably didn't even create the image. Somebody else created it. He looked at it. He reposted it. So what? I mean, it's not the first time there's been presidents that's been depicted as Jesus. So all the Christians out there, shut up. For real. Like, this is honestly insane. In fact, let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. Why can't I? Oh my gosh. Here I'll go. Presidents. Let's see. Yeah, I don't care. You guys are giving me. You know what? I know one. This is actually insane. What the heck? This is hilarious. Look at this. Look at this, bro. This is Obama. Even Obama did it. Look at this. This is a Reddit post. Let's see if I can. Huh? Hold up. I don't want the image. Open image. Okay, fine. Look at this. Look at all this. Bruh. Okay, well, it's just this one right here. And this. Well, come on now. Come on now. Come on, guys. Say you're Christian, get mad over it. Okay. But where was the outrage when it was Obama? Look, I might be too young to even know all of that, but where was the outrage then? I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments. Where was the outrage? How did it go? Anywho, politically approved numbers are slipping. Recent polls show disapproval climbing, driven highly by economic worries and foreign policy fatigue. JD Vance is out fundraising and networking for what many assume is a 2028 shadow campaign. Supreme Court shadow docket moves keep making headlines on presidential power questions. The bigger picture, trust in institutions keeps eroding. Mostly because of media, but that's my take. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Media events that used to be a harmless schmoozing now carry security threats. Cultural signaling on faith and technology is polarizing faster than ever. This week showed how thin, and I mean thin, it's like real thin, maybe paper thin, the line is between normal political theater and moments that stop the country cold. It's wild. Good, nice old water. Anyway, shifting gears to the home front, disasters that hit hard. A multi day severe weather outbreak brought violent tornadoes barreling through the heartland. Multiple states took direct hits, with communities leveled and strategic loss of life. At the same time, historic wildfires raged across the South. This isn't just bad weather; it's a reminder of how vulnerable infrastructure remains when extreme events compound. Power outages, displaced families, insurance claims that will ripple through the economy, while rescue and recovery efforts continue. Questions arise about preparedness, early warning systems, and whether climate patterns are making these seasons more intense and frequent. The human stories coming out, families losing everything in minutes, put everything else in perspective. In a week full of geopolitical noise, these events ground us in the immediate fragility of everyday life. And I'm praying for everybody. We had some wildfires down here in South Georgia, tornadoes coming through. So pray for everybody that what they lost, they, I pray that they're able to bring it back. And if not, I pray that it's something that can be replaced. And obviously, look, I'm just going to say this. I pray for all the families that lost somebody. 100%. Life is not something you cannot replace. And although it is hard when you lose everything that you've built up, so one thing I know is that it could be built again. Yes, it took years, it took time, it took diligent effort, but you could always put that back in. And it'll be a much shorter timeline. Just saying, it'll be now a much shorter timeline for everybody to get everything that was lost. But yes, life can never be replaced. So my prayers are out for you guys. My prayers out for all of you guys. On the tech and money front, big tech is spending like there's no tomorrow. Even major players, Alphabet, Microsoft, OpenAI, Anthropic, and others dropping $20 million on lobbying in the first quarter. That's roughly $226,000 a day. Money I wish I had. If I had that type of money, whew, just like if I only had $226,000, my life would change it immediately. They're fighting lawsuits, shaping AI regulation, and positioning for massive data center builds. Meanwhile, Amazon pours billions more into Anthropic. Energy demands for AI are so enormous that Trump's team is reportedly pushing energy or emergency electricity at auctions so tech giants help fund new power plants, which I 100% agree. If you want to build a data center that's going to require so much money, build a power plant. That easy. Tesla's earnings loom. SpaceX preps for its IPO roadshow. So, AI. If you want to build these massive data centers, you better build a power plant along with it. My take. Don't ruin other people's lives, electricity, just to run a data center. My take. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. The economy feels I don't know, something, right? Tech stocks often shrug off geopolitical risk. Memory chip markets hits record highs. Yet everyday consumers feel the pinch from energy prices and uncertainty. AI optimism clashes with growing public skepticism about job displacement, energy use, and surveillance. All of them valid, and I could see them all. Job displacement 100%. All the middle manager positions, really the only ones that are really safe at the moment are, how do I say, the low skill jobs like electrician, a plumber, um, construction. Well, yeah, construction is still safe. Yeah, construction is still safe. I will tell you, 100%. But like these remote jobs, these managerial jobs, these roles, sorry, yeah, you kind of screwed on that one. This week crystallized attention, a technology accelerating faster than policy or infrastructure can handle, and the winners are consolidating power in Washington and Silicon Valley simultaneously. But that's all the news we got. Short little segment. It is Sunday. I didn't plan to do this today, but it is how it is. But yeah, that was chaos this week. Iran talks collapsing. A dramatic night at the Correspondents Dinner. Deadly weather tearing through communities, and tech quietly rewriting the rules of power and energy. What ties it all together? A sense that systems are under strain. geopolitical flashpoints, domestic divisions, environmental pressures, and technological distributions are hitting at once. The question isn't whether it's more chaos is coming, it's how we navigate it with clear eyes and honest conversation. I want to hear your talks in the Discord, so go to pricemedia.com. Go to the podcast page. Yeah, go to the podcast page, scroll down, hit join the community in the Discord server. We're still getting things underway, so stay with us. But join the server. It's going to be a great community for you guys to come together, share your faith, give us some testimonies. And yeah. But what story hit you the hardest this week? What do you think happens next with Iran, with AI, with the rebuilding? Drop your thoughts, episode ideas, or some great suggestions. What do you guys want me to talk? What topic should I talk about in the next episode? Being released Wednesday, 5 a.m. Thank you for spending your time here. Although you could have been anywhere else, thank you for being here. If you're not already, subscribe if you're new. Share the show with everyone you know, and continue to support independent media that doesn't pull their punches, that doesn't rely on big tech, that isn't afraid of censorship, that will tell you the truth instead of the lies. Go to prycemedia.com. Everything is there. Help support the channel. Subscribe. Share this episode. Like it. Helps with the algorithm. But this has been the Pryce Podcast from Pryce Media Group LLC. Question everything to understand more. Don't question stuff just to question and to just throw it out and not learn anything, not understand anything. Question things. Have honest questions. Pray that the answers you get are honest, 100%. But do it to understand more. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next week, Saturday at 2 p.m. All right. Actually, no. I'll see you guys next on Thursday, 7 p.m. on the Culture Clash. We have done more of like an economic series, you could say. We talked about socialism. We talked about communism. We talked about Marxism and why they're all terrible economic situations. So, but next Thursday on the Culture Clash, we're talking about capitalism and why it is the best economic system that we have as a human race that we've come up with. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys Thursday, 7 p.m. All updates will be in the Discord. So go to pricemedia.com, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys there. Peace.